Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fran, I'm from Venezuela, and today we are going to be watching a video called Top 10 Cities to Visit in the United Kingdom. So let's check it out and comment, like, subscribe, and start. Yeah, the other thing, that was Big Ben. This is the London Bridge, and that's the London Eye. And those are beautiful castles that I have no idea what they are. Yeah, I don't know, I'm guessing that's London, but I don't know. Oh, a stadium. A very big stadium. That looks like a very ancient place.
The United Kingdom is rich in vibrant culture, world-class museums,
Absolutely.
Stunning architecture, and unbelievably beautiful art and music.
I agree.
So, the United Kingdom has long been one of Europe's most popular and attractive tourist destinations. Therefore, you can find many dozens of great cities throughout England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
I think I mentioned all of them.
Each has its own pretty darn perfect identity. Some of them are vibrant, some are more cultural,
yeah, each country
some
has
are tiny, and the rest of the cities are more historical. So come join us. This is Scenic Hunter's fascinating journey to find the top 10 cities to visit in the United Kingdom.
Hopefully it's like a good mix between like ancient and modern and a lot of other, like, for all tastes.
Number 10. Bath. Bath is a historic city in southwest England known for its natural hot springs and beautiful Georgian architecture.
Hot springs. That's so relaxing.
Visitors can explore the Roman baths, a well-preserved ancient site that includes a temple, baths, and a museum. The city is also home to the iconic Bath Abbey, a beautiful medieval church with impressive stained glass windows and a history dating back to the 7th century.
Yeah, like that looks so
For
old.
art lovers, Bath has the Victoria Art Gallery and the Museum of East Asian Art.
Oh wow!
Visitors can also stroll along the picturesque Pulteney Bridge, which offers views of the River Avon and the city's many shops and restaurants. Bath is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with many examples of Georgian architecture, such as the Royal Crescent and Circus.
I don't know what's the Georgian
Visitors can also take a leisurely walk in Royal Victoria Park, which has a playground, a cafe, and a mini-golf course.
Oh, okay, I love it. It must be so big.
Bath is also a great base to explore the surrounding countryside, including the Cotswolds, Stonehenge, and Bristol.
Oh, Stonehenge. Yeah, it looks like beautiful scenery, not just like the actual landmarks and the greenery and the parks. I'm guessing those are the hot springs. It looks very busy. It looks like a very touristy place. There's so many people there. Oh, that's gorgeous. It looks like something that
Number 9.
part of
Cardiff.
of a film.
Cardiff is the capital and largest city of Wales and is located in the southeast of Wales. The diverse city is sandwiched between the ocean and the mountains.
A sandwich, okay.
The beautiful capital of Wales is one of the perfect places to start exploring the mesmerizing country. Cardiff has long been a historical masterpiece, with its well-preserved historical monument and many dozens of castles.
Oh,
Splendid Cardiff Castle, Victorian arcades, visit vibrant Cardiff Bay, Welsh historical tour, outdoor activities in Roath Park. Cardiff's pretty churches are some of the most famous things in the country. And also tremendously friendly locals are another reason to visit this amazing city. The proud history of the city can also be enjoyed everywhere else in the city.
This looks very like all the woods, and I don't get like, why is that a church? Why is it red? It looks so interesting. I want to look inside. I want to see what sort of like, is it red on the inside as well? No, this looks stunning. I love it. And like in the sunset, it looks so beautiful.
Number 8. Oxford.
Oxford.
This charming city, which is rich in history, is bursting with fantastic activities, entertaining pubs, and top-notch restaurants serving.
Oh, restaurants.
Visiting Oxford is like traveling back in time because of the fascinating museums, renowned
of
colleges,
course.
and picturesque rural walks.
Yeah, like very cultural
You
town,
don't need
I'm
a
guessing.
car, and shouldn't bring one to Oxford, because it's one of the UK's
small.
most walkable cities.
And yeah, the
The cobbled
streets must be
streets
very
and
small.
magical spires of Oxford will entice you no matter how you choose to spend your day there. You can spend an hour visiting the blooming gorgeous botanic gardens,
Oh,
while the countryside may be explored on long walks in the summer, and the
That looks-
cobblestone streets are filled
Perfect
with
day.
Christmas markets and dazzling lights in the winter. You'll need to dress warmly for the colder weather.
of course.
Travel to Oxford in the spring or autumn when the weather is calmer and there are fewer visitors to the city's top attractions.
Oh, okay. So you have to go like when it's not winter. But yeah, I'm guessing like the streets are very small because it's such a like ancient town that it's not made for cars. But we love it. Like don't bring a car here. Great. It's very walkable. Or maybe grab a bike.
Number 7. Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool. Is that in
Liverpool
England?
is a historic and vibrant city in northwest England, known for its rich cultural heritage and music scene.
That looks like a giant
Visitors can
church.
stroll along the iconic Albert Dock and explore museums such as the Merseyside Maritime Museum, the International Slavery Museum, and the
Oh.
Beatles Story Museum.
Oh,
The city is also home to 2 Premier League football clubs, and visitors can take a tour of the Anfield Stadium or
are they
Goodison
rivals?
Park. Liverpool is also an excellent destination for art lovers, with the Walker Art Gallery and Tate Liverpool showcasing works by famous artists.
I don't know
Take a
if that was
stroll
a
in
church. It was
Sefton
big,
Park
very big.
and Stanley Park, 2 of the most beautiful parks in the city. For those interested in maritime history, Liverpool is a port
It's the
city,
place to be.
which makes it an excellent destination for those interested in maritime history, with attractions such as the Merseyside Maritime Museum and the U-boat story. The town has
Okay.
excellent transport links, making exploring the surrounding region quick, including
By boat?
nearby cities such as Manchester and Chester. Liverpool
Manchester
has
and
plenty of
Chester.
shopping, dining, and nightlife options, making it an excellent destination for a fun-filled city break.
I love the fact that it's a port town, so obviously there's a lot of boats, and you can get there like to surrounding places. Makes sense because you know it has a port. So is that another church?
Number 6.
Oh,
Belfast.
Belfast. That's Ireland.
Belfast is the capital and the largest city of Northern Ireland, as well as it is the 12th largest city in the UK and the
Wow,
second
that's-
largest city in Ireland.
Yeah, that's quite big
The
actually.
city is standing on the bank of River Lagan on the eastern coast. The city
It's
played
so
a major
beautiful.
role in the Industrial Revolution in Ireland.
That
Therefore,
looks beautiful,
eventually
that
it
castle.
became the biggest linen producer in the world and was
Oh.
nicknamed the Linenopolis.
Oh,
The city's
that's really
most
funny.
impressive landmark of Belfast City Hall, fascinating Titanic Museum, Belfast Castle,
Oh.
Lewis Square, unforgettable cultural experience at a Belfast pub
No
are some
doubt.
of the most highlighted things that not to be missed.
very
Walking through
flat.
the streets is the best way to soak up the real spirit of this beautiful city.
Yeah, it looks very flat. Like there aren't any hills, which it's kind of funny actually. It looks like a giant town actually. It's so big.
Number 5.
Manchester.
Manchester.
And Chester.
The
Chester's
well-known
another
commercial
thing.
and cultural hub of Lancashire, Manchester is a major
Lancashire?
city in the northwest of England. The city of Manchester occupies a featureless plain made up of river gravels and the glacially transported debris called drift.
Oh,
The city is known as the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution.
oh, that's so
The
interesting.
history of this great city began with the civilian settlement associated with the Roman fort of Mamucium.
That's so ancient.
Throughout the Middle Ages, the city remained as a manorial township, but in the 19th century, it began to expand at a
1800s.
rapid speed. Manchester
With the
City is
Industrial
jam
Revolution.
full with museums, galleries, hotels, restaurants, bars, pubs, and shops.
Everything.
You can explore beautiful waterways and green spaces on foot or bicycle. And the city is notable for sports clubs and music as well.
I love that they have like a river. It seems like a river. Yeah, it does look very industrial, I think. And also very flat. I have no idea what that is. Is that a giant stadium?
Number 4, Glasgow.
Oh, Scotland.
Glasgow, a city on Scotland's west coast on the River Clyde, has recently reinvented itself as a significant European cultural hub. Nowadays, its numerous top-notch museums, art galleries, and festivals draw visitors all year long.
So many things.
Thanks to its many attractive parks and pedestrian-friendly streets,
oh, that's so beautiful.
It's a great city to explore on foot, especially if you also visit Glasgow Cathedral and the renowned Glasgow School of Art.
Gorgeous.
After exploring the city centre, go to the Riverside Museum and the riverfront. This outstanding modern facility, one of the best free things to do in Glasgow, concentrates on the history of transportation in the city through its sizable collections of old steam engines, trams, buses, carriages, cars, and seagoing boats.
So everything by road.
There is also a replica of a home and shop from the 1930s. It's a great destination where you may lose yourself in companionship, charm, and music. Yes. On average, 130 musical events are held in the city each week.
Oh my god, that's so many.
A shopping paradise with more than 1,500 stores to tempt your wallet. Historical medieval structures like the Glasgow Cathedral and the Old Antonine Wall, and various sporting events are all present. For beautiful vistas, stroll the hillsides above the city.
That looks so big, but so beautiful. Everything, like all this architecture is very like gothic. It looks so beautiful. It doesn't, I mean, it's obviously very old, but it looks very well preserved, but maintaining like that sort of like old school charm. Historic charm. It's not even old school, it's just historic.
Number 3, Cambridge.
Oh, Cambridge.
A famous English city, Cambridge is home to some of the country's top universities, parks, museums, and theatre shows. A young student population keeps costs lower in this vibrant tiny city.
Oh.
Like Oxford, the university is the centre of life here, but there are also a lot of other things to do. You can simply enjoy the museums, wander around the parks, and embrace the relaxed pace of life. Despite this often competitive spirit, each place has a lot to offer that will make it worthwhile to include it on your itinerary when visiting the UK. The UK's greatest collection of historically conserved buildings, many of which are close to Cambridge University's 31 colleges, the oldest of which was founded in 1284,
That's so old.
are among the highlights of a trip to Cambridge. Visitors to Cambridge should take a punt down the River Cam, stroll around the historic town centre, and tour the beautiful college grounds. But only a few of the university's buildings give tours.
Oh, that's sad. So you're just gonna like look around, but you can't really do learn about like the whole thing. You can just like take a picture and that's it. But you're gonna learn more.
Number
that's
2,
actually quite
Edinburgh.
Sad.
The capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, is among the most beautiful cities in the UK and one of the most popular tourist attractions. Although Edinburgh is highly recognised for its numerous historic structures that have been preserved, the majestic Edinburgh Castle is undoubtedly its most well-known landmark.
I don't think I would recognize it.
This 13th century royal fortification, perched high above the ancient city on a rocky promontory, features attractions, including the famous 1 o'clock salute, held every day at Half Moon Battery.
No idea what's
as well as the Scottish Crown Jewels in the Royal Palace.
Oh, they have their own
The
crown
Scottish
jewels.
National War Memorial and the renowned Stone of Destiny, which was only returned to Scotland after being held for 700 years in London, are both worthwhile stops.
What is the Stone of Destiny? What is that?
The city's other most significant historic monuments are simple to visit from the castle, especially the Royal Mile in the Old Town with its stunning architecture, quaint boutiques, cafes, restaurants, and art galleries. Additionally, the magnificent historic palace of Holyrood House is located there.
I thought that was the
Broad
castle.
Princes Street, well known for its restaurants and shopping, the Royal Botanical Garden, and the National Gallery of Scotland are just a few other highlights of Edinburgh.
There's so many things. There's so many things to do, really. Yeah, it looks like, I'm guessing that's the castle because it's like on a hillside, on a rocky promenade. Oh, and they have like the Scottish flag and the UK flag, of course.
Number 1.
Oh, London, of course.
Planning a trip to the UK without visiting London is certainly a useless thing.
Useless?
Because the vast capital city of the country is home to a variety of entertainment options, as well as luxurious hotels and resorts for your pleasure. One of the best things to do in London for individuals who want to learn more about the deep history of the UK is to visit the Tower of London.
Yes.
This historic palace and prison are situated alongside the majestic Tower Bridge on the banks of the River Thames.
There's so many things.
Highlights include the landmark 1,000-year-old White Tower with its interesting displays of armor and weaponry, and the Jewel House, home of the Crown Jewels. Fans of the British royal family should visit Buckingham Palace, which has served as London's royal residence since Queen Victoria's time there.
That's an insane amount of time.
You may take in the colourful pomp of the changing of the guard here, or even go on a tour of the stateroom of the palace.
Oh, you can
Another
go on a tour.
important location in the city is the Whitehall Road neighbourhood, where you can visit Westminster Abbey, Big Ben, the Parliament buildings, and other attractions.
Also, those things are like
The
nearby.
Victoria and Albert Museum, the Natural History Museum, and the renowned Harrods department store
So
may
many,
all be
like,
found
museums.
in South Kensington, another popular destination in London. Visit Trafalgar Square as well, where the National Portrait Gallery and famed Nelson's Column are located.
Another museum, I think. There's just so many things. Like, everything looks beautiful. Everything looks like it's a thing. And another river, come to think about it.
We do hope you enjoyed our journey to the top 10 cities in
Absolutely.
the United Kingdom. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.
Yeah, this was very, very interesting. I'm surprised by a couple of things that I hadn't really thought about before. One is that I hadn't noticed like how many of the UK towns are built or were built on rivers. Is that a thing? I don't know why I've never noticed, but all of those major towns have rivers, which I don't know why that strikes me as a little particular, not weird, but just particular. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I think not. I think it was because of a thing. I don't know what thing, but I think it's not a coincidence. They were built like that on purpose. But yeah, I think I love the fact that it was actually like the UK, like I mentioned earlier, and they like you can visit like the UK, and there's just like so many other countries and so many like great cities, and not just England. You can go to Scotland, you can go to Northern Ireland, not just London, although obviously London's gonna be like the first because it has like so many things. It has like a 1,000-year-old tower, like that's mind-blowing. But I think my favorite was probably I think Belfast looked gorgeous. I would definitely want to visit there. It looks so beautiful. And so many like historical places and cool places that I think, I don't know, like the vibe that I got was like a very, very cool thing. And probably Cardiff as well. Even more than Edinburgh looked like it had like a lot of like you have to visit. Like obviously like if you go to the UK, like you have to go visit Edinburgh because it has so many things. So many like historical places, so many important things. That Cardiff looked, I don't know, it looked very and I don't know, like it looked so nice. And I have so many questions about Edinburgh and the Stone of Destiny. Like, what is that? It looks like an ancient thing, a mystical thing, but apparently it's a real thing that was returned because I think England had it, and they just returned it. But what is it? Why is it of importance that they got it back? But I don't know. Is it an actual stone? Is it like a small stone? Is it like a giant rock? And why is it the Stone of Destiny? Like, it's very mythical. It looks like King Arthur's sword or something. Like, what is that? It looks like out of a fairy tale. But yeah, I definitely. Oh, and also Bath. Like those the hot springs look beautiful. Like they looked very like it looks like the perfect place to like book a few days and like have like a relaxing vacation, like a weekend. And probably people from that live in the UK, they probably do visit Bath as a like a weekend retreat or something. It looks like a perfect place. That every single city in this video, like I want to go because it has so many like each and every one of them have like its own like little things that you just want to learn more about them, and they all look so beautiful in their particular way that you just want to go like I want to go there right now. But yeah, I hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I do, and I'll see you next time. Bye.